Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Pathfinder. We will be playing the continuance of the kind of the main story quests that have been going on recently, with the war that had just been concluded for Regford by the diplomatic team to the Knolls, the diplomatic team that went to the Underdark to speak with the Duergar folk, and now with the Scalekin tribes, and the diplomats assigned to go speak with the lizard folk, troglodytes, and kobolds. This particular team, we will be introduced to here in just a moment. But they had been, this team had left, well, you'll see. I'll let the actual, I'll let the game, show you who. So we're gonna go over to the just chat to the D&D screen. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hey.
How are each of you this evening?
Sleepy.
Fucking same.
I'm wired.
Yeah. Same with Autumn. I am hyper.
We got some wired folks. We got some EP folks. Totally not chaos right here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, I gotta do some audio adjustment real quick, and then and then I'll have each of you introduce yourselves. All right, so I gotta turn you up, turn you down. Alrighty. Okay, so does anyone volunteer to introduce their character and themselves first?
I could.
Okay, go ahead. If you wouldn't mind, please go right ahead and introduce yourself and your character, please.
Hold on, I'm having a yawn attack.
Pages, we're all gonna get it.
Hi, I'm Claire Bear, Teddy, the Bear Claire.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, YouTube. Hello. I play Tittchit, who is a little fuzzy kobold, who is a blood rager, which is like a magic vomiting barbarian. But really, she wants to make friends, not kill. That's her deal.
Every time your scrungle lights up, it brings joy to my heart.
There brings joy to my heart.
Okay, so, yeah, you are playing the diplomat, Tittchit. This is Tittchit's first diplomatic mission. How does Tittchit feel about being on a diplomatic mission?
This is what I was born to do.
Yeah! You are going to go potentially make friends for the town.
Get
That's
people
like
to stop being mean to each other.
That's like your whole ass vibe. It's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so next, Abby, Poppy, how about you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hello, I am Abby and or Poppy. Either or works. I use the she, her, and I am playing a lovely tricksy little kitsune named Curiosity Caster, or Curio, as she likes to be called, and she is a Shadow Oracle and a Gloom Blade. I think
Love
fighter.
that.
I think it's like a subclass of a fighter.
Yeah, it is a subclass for fighter.
Archetype, whatever it's
Yeah.
called. This is
It's the
fun.
same thing. It's the same thing.
I totally wasn't looking over my Oracle notes 5 minutes before this game. No siree.
Listen, I've been studying your character sheets all fucking day to remember how Pathfinder works. I've been doing way too
Yay.
much in other systems.
We're having system shock right now. It's okay. We'll figure it out.
That is also a great game. Let's see. Lynx, how about you introduce yourself next? only I had the cricket sound effect. Uh,
Wait, 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 wait.
there it is. There it is. Thank you. Fro, how about you go next then?
Yeah, sure. Gotta doom myself here. Oh, I need to resign into roll 20. Okay. Eine sequence. I have to look at my character sheet. I know who I'm playing, but my brain won't let me.
You're Sapphire.
I know.
Your name
It's
is
great, isn't
Frozen.
it? Oh, thank you. I'm starting to lose grip. Well, hello. My name is Frozen Elemental. Pronouns are he, him, and I am going to be playing the aptly hyper Sapphire. He is a Drakekin. That's how we're
Yep.
pronouncing it? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. He is a blue Drakekin. He is a ninja. And he attempted to poison a gnoll recently by mistake because he gave him a piece of chocolate.
Yep.
Not
Oh,
knowing.
no.
I still feel bad about that because that was a me mistake, not a Sapphire mistake.
He's accidentally almost poisoned a brand new political ally.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's not fuck this political shiz today.
No s'mores.
Yeah, I'm
Only
keeping my
friends.
chocolate in my pouch.
This is why you bring butterscotch instead.
Oh, good point. Wait, I still actually have some of the pastries. I still
yeah?
have a pineapple tart cookie and a muffin.
So those do not
Amazing.
just stay good. They do have a shelf life.
So I've just been having rotten pastries in my pouch for like a
For a
month
hot
now.
minute, yeah. Speaking of pastries,
so
Lix,
good.
you're next.
Yeah, the one who made the fancy magic healing pastries because of several consecutive nat 20s is Roven, my Umberfolk rogue. And she's spunky and peppy and running for mayor.
The current mayor totally doesn't feel threatened at all and hasn't been campaigning at all.
Uh,
I thought it was governor.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you are
yeah,
running for governor.
governor.
That's right.
Wrong one.
No,
She's
the-
running for public office of
The
some
other
sort.
person that you're running against for governor actually is just running on the platform of Minotaur for governor. It rhymes. You should totally vote for her. Like that's
Amazing.
That's Arcadia's whole platform.
It's a very good slogan, honestly.
I think currently, the current mayor is running unopposed. If anyone wants, because that's also part of the election, is voting for mayor, and for
I didn't know that.
yeah, it's the three positions up for the election are governor, mayor, and sheriff, which is what Lydia is. Lydia runs unopposed literally every year because no one wants to do her job.
Yes,
Fair.
I see. I see why they would keep this under wraps. See, they don't want to give up their position.
I mean the mayor keeps it under wraps, but Lydia's just like, if somebody wants to do this job that's not me, please take it. I don't want it anymore. She's been doing this for too long. And finally, Larkspur, if you wouldn't mind introducing yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Larkspur. See here pronouns. Tonight I'm playing Addie, another fluffy little kobold. I don't know how to describe her. She's all over the place, kind of. Yeah.
She's tiny, she's fluffy, she got red fur, and upon entering the kobold village, notices that her kin that were a part of the cult did in fact escape and are here.
That's where they are.
Yeah, they are here in the Scalekin village, where kind of everybody gathered around the what they're calling the Big Guy Council, which is
boy.
the group of chieftains. Okay, so you guys had left out at the same time Boda's group did, like timeline-wise. It took you about maybe a day and a half to travel from here past the governor's mansion to the area where you're currently residing, currently your camp would have been made right outside of the camp, because you'd have arrived right about nighttime, where the gates of this place, which are controlled by two druids, are closed because they are just giant gates made out of intertangling foliage. And so you wouldn't have been able to get past that unless you burn it, because it's rather just impassable. It's very tightly woven, like almost wicker knitting together. But in the morning, when you wake up, you would realize, there are 4 scale folk kind of standing guard, 2 kobolds, 2 lizard folk. The kobolds both have little tiny spears. The lizard folk have spears that are bigger than they are. But they don't seem to be a threat to you. They are welcoming, and you can smell what is essentially a feast. There's a lot of different foods cooking. The smell is kind of filling the air around the camp, and even around your camp, and for a little while around you, because you see there are scale folk kind of in the forest feeding animals that kind of come up to investigate what this is and what's going on, what these smells are, to kind of keep them out of the camp.
Oh man, felt like could wild shape.
Well, as you guys kind of come out of your camp, because the kobolds spotted you, like they know you're there. You actually, a little pink one, pink scaled kobold will kind of run over and go, are you the folk from Reckford?
Hi. Yeah.
Yeah, big guy wants you come in eat, then do diplomat stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, can't diplomat on an empty stomach.
That's what he said too. You follow me. And you are led in by this little scrappy-looking kobold, wearing this this brass scale armor, who leads you into a long table full of food. It's not on the map, which I actually will bring up for the stream. The table isn't quite on the map, but essentially, right where this fire pit is, there is a table around it. It's a giant circular table where this little pink kobold here in the center is cooking things on the fire in front of people and serving them out. So you are invited to kind of come find seats around the giant table, and eat and enjoy the food that's being presented to you. Sapphire, you specifically notice that people are kind of giving you the side eye. They not in a oh what being not in a mean way, but in a oh no, not another one. Because the last Scalekin that was here, you actually encountered.
Yep, I remember.
And you notice the 2 of the kobolds are talking to the other Scalekin in the village, kind of going, no, that one saved us. That one made sure we didn't all die, along with some other folks. So that one's all right. And you see they kind of go, okay, but we're watching them, because they've just recently had a very, very bad experience.
Valid. Very valid.
With Scalekin, and also where Drake can go, dragons follow.
I'd hope not. They're all supposed to be in the sanctuary.
I'm not talking about the little kind.
I know.
Lynx, I do believe you should have control of your token as well.
All right. Yeah.
But yeah, so you guys are kind of brought over to this big table, and this lizard folk right here stands up and addresses you, and he gives you a slight bow. he bows from the chest, not the waist, and like dips his head to you and goes, "Welcome, and he'll gesture to the others at the table here, and here, and he goes, "We are the Big Guy Council. We are the leaders of the Scalekin tribe. I am Chief Sharp Claw. This is Chieftain Foul Stench," and he kind of gestures over to the troglodyte chieftain who is right here. The kobold chieftain right here stands up and goes, "I am Chief Brinewater." And then this one here goes, "And I am Shaman Foulstench. I am co-chieftain of Troglodytes."
Allow me to introduce my esteemed colleague, Sir Fartsalat.
That was a really good growl.
Yeah, it was.
That was really good.
Love trogs.
Troglodytes are actually like their stench is kind of a big thing about their culture. The stinkier you are,
their perfume.
Yeah, the stinkier you are, the more in charge you are.
Musk cultivators, like certain furries.
Next to him. Wonderful.
Yep, you are sat. It's one or the other. You have to sit next to one of the fucking troglodyte leaders. But the smell of the food kind of overpowers the smell of the stink.
At least there's that.
And there is like a very lovely looking spread. There's like roast boar and like small pheasants that have been roasted whole. There's like roasted cloves of garlic and sun-dried tomatoes baked onto like focaccia bread with cheese on it. Like they've really kind of pulled out all the stops for this one little kobold who's in the center, kind of cooking everything and putting everything out to order.
So Tittchit is gonna go around and like shake claws with everyone.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And to each of the troglodytes, she's gonna like actually get closer and take a big wafting whiff.
Okay.
Like big wafting whiff and go, "Oh, you have such a well-cultivated odor."
You see both of them like beam with pride when you say that. Roll a con save. It would be a what is it's fortitude. Roll a fortitude save.
13, 5 on the die.
You feel yourself like your breakfast kind of regurgitate a little. Or not even your breakfast, because you haven't eaten anything. It's just bile at this point. And like not quite all the way up, like it comes up in your throat and you're just but you see, because of that, like the troglodyte leaders look even prouder.
Yes.
They're like, "Ah, see, I told you." And they're like arguing over which one of them made you almost hurl. Like they're very proud of themselves.
Tittchit like plops down back next to Addie. Her eyes are watering, but she's like grinning and going, "This is going great."
And you see Chief Sharpclaw kind of gesture and go, "Please eat. You need to put something on your stomach." And he'll offer you a piece of focaccia bread.
It's gone.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's tasty. And as y'all kind of begin to eat, this food's fucking incredible.
If it's smaller than her head, it will be entirely
just the whole
within her mob, like as it leaves their hands.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, and there's a small like round loaf for each of you. Like you've each been given a small round loaf of bread to kind of cut at your leisure, with this like oil and garlic and oregano dip to put it in. And Chief Sharpclaw goes, "So I imagine you are here for more than just to sample our food and the troglodytes' perfume."
The food is fantastic, though, I will say.
Tittchit finishes up licking up the ramekin of dip she's given. Just eaten separately from the bread.
Just
I'm
drinks
going.
it.
Were we? Oh yeah. What's it? We, we wanna like be good neighbors and talk to each other about when there's big monsters.
Well,
Maybe trade stuff. We
that's-
got good rocks.
Well, it's funny you should mention big monsters. We, obviously, as your people have noticed, have been encroaching on your territory in the past few months. Because each of us, and he'll kind of gesture to each of the different chieftains, have been pushed out of our homes and our ancestral places of worship by a cult.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
If you wish,
What kind of cult?
they worship this thing. They call it the Silent Watcher. I don't know what it is. I've never seen it, other than in small shadows.
A spooky cult.
Yes.
I wanna roll to see if I recognize that.
Yeah. Go
Religion?
ahead. Yeah. Roll knowledge religion or knowledge local.
Oh,
No, you don't. You don't recognize that at all. You never heard of the Silent Watcher. If anyone else would like to roll, you may, because this is kind of a y'all have been in the Dragonlands for long enough, where you've kind of probably heard through your adventures maybe some stuff about the Silent Watcher.
Yeah, Tittchit's lived here her whole life. Doesn't know shit about shit.
Eddie's in the boat here.
That's a 7. That's somehow worse than your nat 1.
Wait,
Let me.
is it local or religion?
Either
Oh,
one.
that's
Either.
6.
Either.
Local it is.
Nice.
Sapphire.
Similar or
26,
something.
amazing.
So Sapphire, since you've been actually researching the Dragonlands quite a lot lately, something that kind of caught your eye recently was reports from the Hall of Blades about a cult made of different people from the mainland that have been coming from the western side of the Dragonlands, the side of the Dragonlands y'all have not explored. About a cult of these like banished people who were banished from the mainland and from the lower continents because they worshipped an aberration that only has been known as the Silent Watcher because no one has seen it. Supposedly, they used to be a cult dedicated to a wizard who was attempting to attain lichhood, but something about that ritual failed, and it is believed that wizard is dead. They are now in worship of something new and have come to the Dragonlands to kind of empower the Silent Watcher with the ancient powers stored in older temples around the Dragonlands. Specifically, what you've heard is that they've taken up residence in a temple to Thorain Hellqueen that was normally used by the lizard folk and the troglodytes.
That last part hits him just a little bit harder, seeing as that's Thorian is the
The goddess
brain
of
is not
all,
working. The
yeah.
goddess that Sapphire specifically worships.
Yep, the goddess of all scale kin.
So, I guess any relevant information I would share to the class, so
Okay.
everyone's
Now,
in the same
Yeah. Now everyone knows the spiel I just gave.
word for word.
Whoa.
I totally didn't zone out.
But yes, you guys kind of all know that there's this cult. They're made up of different people from both the Dragonlands and the mainland who came from the Western Dragonlands to kind of attempt to infiltrate the temples around this general area to empower a monster. And the Sharpclaw, the chieftain of the lizard folk, just kind of opens up a small map of the local area and will offer it to Roven, since you're the closest one to him, and he has marked on there a hatch within the floor of the jungle, and he goes, "The temple is underneath the hatch. You go down a large spiraling staircase, and you should be in the main worship chambers of the temple. Be careful. Last we saw, there was a force from Sapphire Callum, the city of the Drow, going down there, and they have not come out. So I can only assume that they have been killed by the cult."
Is a city
that's
named
no
after
good.
me? Fascinating. Sorry.
You're okay.
That was wholeheartedly in character, by the way.
Oh, I know.
I'll pass the map around. Sapphire can hold on to it.
You're just like,
Wait, how far away is this? Like, is it right under us?
Technically, and he'll point over to the little lake in the corner. Technically, it's under that.
Is it flooded?
Most of the temple is, but there are dry spaces, and he kind of gestures just beyond the trees, which is what the map shows, is just beyond this little pond that is, has been filled in, and you can kind of see, if you look into the pond, the top of a building that was buried. There are dry spaces. That hatch was the top of a tower, from what we understand.
Did the tower sink?
Yeah, the entirety of the church sank during what we understand is the God's War.
Is it an upside down tower now? It just goes deep?
Yes.
Wow.
Pretty sure that would just be called a mine.
Mine shaft, but yeah.
What about your shaft?
Oh no.
Did you see the chieftain just face palms like Jean-Luc Picard style?
Sapphire's just over there, big smile on his face, trying not to laugh and doing a silent laugh.
If you can defeat the monster and the cult that reside inside, we will reward you with not only economic trade and friendship among our tribes. We have on offer, and he'll kind of slide out from his belt this very beautiful silver short sword. It's got gold filigree on about halfway up the blade, and a curled upward crossguard. This is an artifact we recovered from within the temple, and he will sheath it, put it back on his belt, and that and the completion of your diplomatic mission, which you will be paid for from the town, would be the reward for this particular quest.
Cool.
So what do you guys do? How do you respond to...
As is my nature of...
Mhm.
I was gonna say, Korea would probably want to... What's the equivalent of insight in this
Sense motive.
setting?
Yeah, sense motive.
Sense motive. Just to ensure that he is being truthful to the deal, because this is a huge deal, and she's like, I gotta make sure he's not gonna
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
break us off, whatever the term.
He seems completely earnest. He really just wants that temple back.
Okay.
He may know a little more than he's letting on about the monster, though.
Interesting. So, darling, is there anything else that we need to know about the place that we're traveling into? Like, do you know any details of the monsters? You just know that there are monsters lurking in the dark, as usual.
I know very little about the monster that the cult took down there. There are 2 side chambers that we have that contain what we call the guardians of the temple. 13 and a half foot tall carnivorous worms.
If they're with you, do you want us to avoid them?
That's up to you. I don't know if they've been turned to the cult's purposes or not. We were just going to release them just in case when we return to the temple. They are behind locked doors, or at least they should be.
Well, if the doors are not locked, I suppose that could indicate that something has tampered with them. It's a good thing to keep an eye out for.
And he will offer Roven a brass key. And he goes, "This will unlock the hatch. And any door inside you may find that is locked." And then after that, the chieftain will just kind of go, "Now, if you would like to stay for the day and eat and rest, you may, or you can get to the task at hand. Either way, you are welcome and have the hospitality of the Scalekin tribes."
All right. I guess what time of day is it? How long have we been moving?
It's been so you had camped outside of this particular large camp that the Scalekin tribe lives in last night. So this is like early morning cresting, like late morning cresting, mid after or like early afternoon. So like 11 a.m. ish.
Okay.
But you do see that there are like merchants in this corner over here, and like there are things that like if you wanted to prepare for whatever you were gonna go do, you absolutely can buy supplies here.
I have no quarrel with either idea. Stocking up or just delving headfirst. It's up to the party, I suppose.
Oh, I forgot I have that. Oh, cool. No, I think I'm good. Per se.
I'm not sneaky.
Who's sneaky? Who's sneaky? I'm sneaky.
I am very sneaky as well.
Roven, you were
buttons
just
up
given an
and
item
carry.
called a skeleton key. If you want to add that to your inventory.
Oh, absolutely. Sorry, I'd step away for a second.
No, I saw. Yeah, I appreciate
That
you.
sounds like a very good thing for Roven to have.
Yeah,
That
skeleton
sounds
keys
amazing.
unlock pretty much any simple lock. So, unless it's magically locked, that will get you into any door.
Better than a skeleton quiche.
Definitely better than a skeleton quiche. That sounds nigh unedible. Who gave me the key? Gotta thank them profusely.
That would be the chieftain, Sharpclaw.
Okay, yeah, she like bows and doffs her non-existent hat to him.
He will nod and offer her a beret in the same color as his scales, which is a deep green.
Okay, she accepts the beret, bows again, and then puts the hat on and then takes it off with a flourish.
He is one for the theatrics. Chief Sharpclaw is a bard.
What color is the beret, actually?
It is a deep forest green.
Ooh.
Did they say what they think the cultists are in there for?
Basically, so they didn't because they don't know, but Sapphire, having done research in like what the Hall of Blades has been doing, had explained that there is a desire by this cult to power up the Silent Watcher, is what they're calling it, and to make it stronger. So they're absorbing ancient arcana that would have been within the temple.
Okay. Did Sapphire share that much?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
He basically shared the whole spiel. I was going to customize it to how he would have said it, but there was a lot of information.
Sorry about that.
And would you
So-
like my brief summation of in my notes? I could read that real quick if anyone needs a refresher.
So, this Silent Watcher guy, is he like a bully or something else weird, like a, what did they call it, a prevert?
You mean a pervert?
Yeah, that was it.
That's different. That's different.
Well, the
Wait.
cult itself pushed us out of our ancestral place of worship, so I would say he qualifies as a bully. As far
Well,
as him
Not
being
a
a
I don't
pervert,
know.
I'm not sure.
I met a
Okay.
cult not so long ago that was dedicated to a really nice guy, but they were jerks because they thought he was a jerk just because they heard his name wrong.
You see, one of
That is
them,
nice.
one of your former cohorts, kind of comes over and he goes, "That was a misunderstanding, Tittchit. We didn't know."
Sounds like you're not such good listeners.
Well, whatever. Like runs away.
Yeah, spelling's hard. I get it.
But Tittchit, you do also notice that some of your former cult mates are here.
Right. I love how much of scale folk society is like made up of like the aftermath of different fallen goon squads,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great.
and they're just carrying all their failures with them.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Like that was that one time. We don't have to bring it up anymore. We can grow from this. What's growing? We can grow from this.
I can't read. That's not my fault.
Do you mean we can grow taller? Not that type of growing, little Jimmy.
No, sorry, little
Maybe one
kobold,
day.
you're not gonna be any taller.
So, if the sneaky folk want to go in there and take a look around while we stand outside for a bit, we could do that, I guess.
But yeah, no problem.
Otherwise, I just kind of want to walk in and see what's up.
Okay, so who are the sneaky folk? Is my question.
Maria raises her
Stand.
hand. Yeah.
Is Addie sneaky?
That is a good question.
Yeah, Addie's kind of. No, that's survival, not stealth. Addie is not sneaky.
So it's
I will
Curio
walk plus
and
14.
Maria, Robin, and Sapphire are all
Hold on.
sneaky.
Why does my sheet say I have 27 out of 45 ranks?
Oh.
Because you have to spend more ranks.
No.
You have a
oh
lot
God.
more ranks that you can.
Oh, yeah, you're a rogue. You get
Okay, all right.
the
Let me
most
put like
skill points in the game.
20 of those in stealth.
It has to be. You can't
It works.
You can't invest.
exceed your level.
It has to be your max level for
What's my
the
ma-
max amount of ranks you can have.
My level's 5.
So you
Yeah.
can have 5 ranks in
How many?
I already have more than
ranks do you
that.
have? How many ranks do you have?
That's what's it? So there's ranks, and then there's your further modifier totals.
Jeez. Oh boy. I was just
The
looking at stuff.
leftmost column that you can enter, the max that ought to be is up to your character level.
The leftmost?
Yeah, so there's like the 2 graded boxes. You can't touch those. So the
Oh,
Um,
okay. The
edible-
ranks column, the one I was looking at.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
It can't be more than 5 for you at least.
But it is.
But it
That's
shouldn't.
illegal.
Did I-
Because
you
I
gotta-
ignore
did
that
I do it
rule.
bad?
Because I,
You
as a
do?
DM, ignore that rule.
Can I add just so many points stealth then?
Oh, you told me the other wise, bestie.
I'm sorry.
So I've been making sure I don't go above it.
I'm a dummy
Mhm.
sometimes and forget to tell everybody. It's my bad.
Hey. So
I'm
is there no
taking some
limit then?
It's
And moving
no
them around.
higher than 20.
Great. I'll do exactly that then. And I still have 3 points left.
All right. I now have a 16 in stealth. Thank you.
I have a 20.
I have 15.
Oh wait, actually it's a 24.
Oh,
Yeah, because you dumped 20 ranks into it, of course.
Because I didn't use all of them.
Lynx. What
Yeah,
level did you say you were?
5.
You were
I
2
had
levels below
20
me.
unused
And you
levels.
were very sneaky.
Yeah,
Hello?
because rogues get all of the rogues get all of the fucking ranks. Just so many of them.
I'm pretty sure ninjas get like only a few less.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna move y'all over to you guys can visibly see the
Yeah.
dungeon. Tittchit and Addie, just ignore that your tokens are there because you guys are outside. But when you guys do come down, then you can move your tokens where everybody else's are.
Yay.
I have a question, teacher. I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Is it bright enough that Tittchit and Addie are casting shadows?
When they come down, yeah, they will.
When they're up on the above, the above us?
There is a large tree cover, so there's a shit ton of shadows everywhere.
Oh, that's gonna be creepy. One amalgamation shadow that Kurio could talk through.
Yeah, you would hear, they would hear your voice from everywhere.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Okay.
thaumaturgy.
Probably shouldn't do that, but duly noted. Because I was gonna be like, okay, Kurio could just talk to you via your shadows.
Well, you
But-
can focus it into like one shadow. I'll do that, but like
Okay.
there
okay.
are if you wanted to, you could to scare the shit out of someone. Use the
Do it
shadow
over the
of
camp.
the canopy. Yeah,
Gotcha.
because this is a rainforest. There is a massive
Gotcha.
canopy and shadows everywhere.
Yes, I am gonna be the annoying person who will ask you, are we casting shadows? Because that is my shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But before we descend, Kurio would turn towards the 2 little kobolds and be like, if we, dramatically die or get in trouble or something, I will contact you via your cool little shadows. Ta-ta!
I'm not gonna die.
I wasn't... I was talking about us.
Did-
Yeah. About you.
Did she just say she's gonna haunt her shadows when she dies?
I can deal with that. Don't worry.
I was
God
about
has moved me.
I was about to say, Rovan, you have the lowest hit points, but you don't. You have the second lowest.
Oh, great.
That scares me. Who has the lowest?
Addie.
Addie?
Addie has 25. Rovan has 30.
I think my HP should be correct. I was just neglecting my ranks.
I just have to check and see because Tittchit has the highest. Tittchit has 82 hit points.
That is so many.
Yeah, makes
Tittchit's
sense.
also significantly higher level than most of you. So, as you guys head down into the long spiraling staircase as it was described, you reach the ground floor and there are lit torches that are illuminating both this room and the 2 hallways to your left and right. This large atrium chamber is full of murals and ancient depictions of the goddess of the goddess of the hells, pre-transition. Because after the Gods' War, Thorian Hell King became Thorian Hell Queen. And this is a pre-Gods' War temple. And you notice that as you kind of look over them, they change. Like, they change based on your perception of the goddess. So, like, out of the corner of your eye, you see the art as it was originally, like, painted, but as your vision scans over it, you see it change so that her depiction, when you look straight at it, is how she is today.
Cool.
I was thinking about goddess being like really cringe about her pre-transition worship aesthetics.
Yeah.
That really didn't work for me.
I think Sapphire would just be elated at the fact that he's even in here.
So
That's the right word.
this particular like temple itself has not seen use by modern standard. Like, the kobolds would come down here and the kobolds, the Scalekin tribe as a whole would come down here maybe once a year, pray, and then, go about their business. It has not seen regular maintenance in many, many years. Otherwise, the murals would have been updated by now.
Mm-hmm. So we just have the sneaky folks going first, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna activate Spider Climb to help me be even less noticeable when I'm sneaking around.
Okay, just know, because there is a lot of light in this room, you will cast a shadow.
Okay, but that shadow's gonna be on the ceiling.
If you're... Yeah, technically.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, yeah, it will. Unless you get close to a light, and then it'll be long and on the wall.
Yeah, it just depends on where I'm climbing, but I'm just gonna Spider-Man all over this place.
Hell yeah. So, as you make it to the bottom floor, you notice that in this room, other than the murals, in the center there's like a well with water inside of it that looks untouched, but the water looks very clean. Like, even though it's probably been sitting here for a very long time, the water is sparkling and as if it were brand new.
Mm-hmm.
And around it are 4 very lifelike statues of some elves.
Interesting.
Through Sapphire's time of actually being a worshipper of Thorian Hellqueen,
Mm-hmm.
would he know anything about elves being, like the lifelike statues being living?
Nope.
Or does this seem very bizarre?
This is definitely very bizarre.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't trust that.
I have a thing. I have trap finding. I
Okay.
would like to try and tell if this is a trap. So let's see. Add
Okay.
half my level to perception skill checks made to locate traps.
Okay, go right ahead.
Okay, so perception,
Mm-hmm.
and then I add half of my level to that, so 2.5.
Okay. So
20-ish.
3. So yeah, 22.
Yeah.
No traps from what you can tell. With a well enough perception, like if you jump down by the statues, these bear the crest of Sapphire Callum, which is the drow city that is in the Underdark, really close to Reckford, to the west. These particular statues bear armor and kind of badges of rank from there, but other than that, they look really lifelike, but they're solid stone.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Maybe it's something that has to do with petrification.
Yeah, that's suspicious.
This is certainly not a thing for, as far as my knowledge goes, for worship.
Okay. All right. What's the knowledge, magic or something?
Knowledge Arcana.
Oh, I'm not good at that. Oh no. I'll give it a try because it seems like there's some kind of magic fuckery about.
You can go ahead and roll Knowledge Arcana.
That's a 5.
You have no fucking idea.
Okay, cool.
The paintings are
I'll
magic.
remount. I'll remount the ceiling, and I want to, just cause I want to drop like a rock in the water from the ceiling.
Okay. As you do, as the rock goes toward the water, it is burned by a magical aura around the pool.
Oh shit! Oh, I'm really glad I didn't touch that. Oh no.
Remember what I said about dying?
Yeah.
I'm imagining back above ground.
Yeah, we just cut.
Maybe
camera
Addie
back
is
above
like-
ground.
Maybe Addie is like sitting still. Tittchit's fidgeting and like walking around in a circle, checking her shadow every now and again to see if it has a message for her. And then-
roll perception for Tittchit.
Cool. 17.
So, because Tittchit was told that this was at one point a tower, would Tittchit be on the lookout for, like, maybe any other pieces of what used to be this building?
Is that a thing she's curious about? Sure, why not?
Okay. With a
Addie
17,
definitely would.
You can also roll perception. But a 17 was enough. There is another hatch in the ground. It's a little farther to your left, but there is another hatch in the ground. Would you investigate it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the hatch isn't locked. The lock that was on the one that the others went down was put there by the scale folk, and as you open it, there's not a staircase. There is a metal pole to like slide down.
Ah.
Ooh! Slide down.
Okay.
No.
I will reveal the area you have just entered. That is not reveal areas. That was hide areas. That's not what we want.
Maybe it is.
So, Tittchit and Addie, you guys land right here in this study. It's a small, very, very ancient, like study. The leather for the bedroll itself, it's still padded, but it seems like rotted from years of misuse. There's a non-use. There's a desk that seems to still be standing. There's a bunch of like old books and scrolls sitting on the desk, and a barrel of water that, unlike everything else, seems like almost brand new. And then going this way. Hold on, going this way, because you guys have dark vision. You can see there is a hallway that leads out.
Oh, good. I'm thirsty. Dunk's head.
Okay. So, Tittchit, were you injured at all before you put your head in the thing?
No.
No, but you feel like maybe you ate a little too much or something like that. Immediately gone. If you had anything that was ailing you or like you were stressed about anything, gone. There's a calm, happy, like very like clear feeling in your body, as if you've just been to a spa.
Whoa. Hey, Addie, you should try this water.
Hang on a sec. I'm checking these notes out.
Also, she realizes like that they've wandered off, and then it's just gonna like get down close to the ground and whisper to her shadow, "Sorry." I know I said that I'd wait outside, but I got really bored.
Curio, you hear that.
Cool.
But when I see you again, you should really try this water. I'm the most quenched I've ever been. That sounds weird.
Yeah, because Haruya can hear a shadow up to 400 feet.
Yup.
Is it just me, or does
A-
Abby sound like
Abby, you
she's
sound
Yeah,
very
Abby
far
sounds
away.
in
like-
a whole other room?
Hi.
Abby is now 1/10 the size
on.
that she was a minute ago.
It's very on brand.
No.
I could, I
Okay.
could,
Petite and
I could
petite
never
giant.
have imagined that you could get smaller, Abby.
Just become more petite.
Hello.
Welcome
Hello.
back. Now
Is that
you,
better? Okay.
now you have
yeah.
grown
I
back
think
to full size.
I think the mute button on my headset is actually like it just minimizes my voice. I don't think it
does.
mutes.
It does.
Okay.
It's like you've
So
turned noise canceling on so heavily that it cancels your voice.
Okay. I was saying that yeah, she can hear up to 400 feet.
Yeah, so you are able to hear, actually, as if it has gotten closer to you.
Yeah.
It's like someone using a cell phone in the other room to talk to you.
Unseen, but like I feel like her ears are just twitching, like little kitsune ears.
Yep.
Just like okay, and turns towards the other two, and goes, "Well, they've abandoned their post. The the kobold folk. So they're somewhere in here, very close by.
Do you know what
Sounds about right for
direction?
them.
Left. You would know that they are left.
Okay,
Um,
right, let's
Point
rejoin
left.
them.
Or no, there would be. So the way you guys are facing, it'd be to your
West.
yeah. It's that way. It's that way. Thank you.
Yeah.
So Addie, kind of cutting back to you, you find some notes that are time worn. The ink on them are kind of worn, but you'd notice kind of the first one reads, they are coming. The undead have swarmed and then it stops. It's been cut off. And then the next entry is dated, it's dated, but the date is worn, but it's obviously a different day. They have taken the main hall. We must do whatever we can to survive. And then it seems like it would go on, but again, the ink has worn over time. And you find another one that says, may the Hell Queen save us, and may she find peace after the war. I must sink the temple. And then a scroll of the spell Earthquake.
Oh. I'll take that.
Just immediately cast it while we're underground, under a lake.
So Roven, since you are
Yes.
wandering, you see in this hallway a pair of double doors.
Oh, sick. I'd like to stand on the doors.
Do you have dark vision?
I don't know.
What
Maybe-
is Rogan a fetchling?
Yes.
Is that what Umberfolk are based on? They should.
Okay.
I think they have 120.
Yeah, then you'd be able to see this giant fucking worm down here.
Great.
In
The
a
door,
cage?
the locked door that they said was there is not there. Matter of fact,
Ah.
they're busted down and on the ground.
Great. Okay. Fun. I would like to open the door that I'm standing on and not go towards the worm.
Okay, so you
Okay.
open the door, and Tittchit and Addie, you hear the door behind you open.
They have dark vision 60 fetchling.
Yeah.
Cool. Like a moment before Yale came in, Tittchit walks over to the fire pole again and was like, "No, I heard Queen Malady was talking about this thing in the Rat Kingdom where, like, people dance on poles. I wonder if I can..." And come and she's like flipping herself around it, but really gracelessly, and then drops herself on her head. Oh, hi, Rovan.
Today, Worm, what are you trying to dance?
Yeah, I was doing the pole dance.
Oh, okay. Good job. Yeah.
It is.
I'm
So
cultured.
Don't do it again.
It is a great form of exercise, and often used in
It is.
the Rat Folk Kingdom as a like they do like large scale shows and whatnot.
Oh yeah, they have rat burlesque.
Yeah, actually they do.
Beautiful.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna step onto the wall next to the door and close the door with my foot, just standing on the wall, you know. And as I close the door, I said to Sapphire behind me, "Watch out for the worm."
Locked door behind you.
I gave myself dark vision earlier.
Yeah.
With the key point.
Yeah, you can see it.
Is the door actually locked?
I lock it.
Rovan,
It is locked
Rovan, you
now.
gotta
Yeah,
try this
it's
water.
locked. It is indeed locked.
I go over to Curio. We have been betrayed. And then want to come
Okay.
over and try to unlock the door with my just try to disable device or
I'm gonna-
however you want to do it.
Yep. You can
In
do it.
Rovin's shadow. So, you know, shadow to shadow, darkness to darkness, fey to whatever the fuck you are. Do not cross me again, otherwise, hell will pay.
Wait, I'm squishy. I can't fight that thing.
Fight what?
That thing down the
So-
hall. Go take a
so-
look.
What thing?
Do you have dark vision? Abby?
No, no,
Okay.
I have low light vision.
Oh, well, there's a torch there, so there's enough light there for you to see it. There's a big fucking worm down there.
We are supposed to preach diplomacy even towards the worms. So get out of here. Come on.
No, they
Wait, shut
said
up.
they said just either avoid them or kill them. That's kind of what they were implying.
Oh, I thought it was just like let it free, kind of.
Yeah, so
They're
they said if they have been tampered with, or if the doors are open, likely they're not on your side anymore.
Gotcha.
like, so if like the temple's been breached, then they're just kill everything on site
Yeah, they're
kind
like
of
a predator.
security system.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're we're gonna if you're not the people whom raised us from grubhood, you are food.
Gotcha.
But
No,
the
I
other
just
thing about
realized.
these is that they're blind.
Great.
So they
Tittchit's
don't
stoked about this water.
they don't quite know that you're there.
You
Rovan.
think you could make
Mhm.
muffins with this cool water?
So you notice another pool of water, very similar
Okay.
to the water that was in the front room. And
I also
Tittchit has
throw a rock at
apparently,
this one.
again, magic aura burns it.
Okay, what did you say you did with that water? Because that just disintegrated.
Magic aura burns what?
The rock that Rovan just threw at the water. A magic
Oh.
aura around the barrel disintegrated the rock.
Oh, I did this.
Tittchit dunks her head in a gun.
Okay, Tittchit, once again, you feel fucking awesome. Actually,
Feels
your
so good.
your fur is slightly fluffier and like shiny and softer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's all ready for the dog show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it just works on rocks. Rovan will sort of gingerly touch, just like point a finger towards it and kind of
Wearing gloves?
slowly. What?
Are you wearing gloves?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she
Are
wears
they
magic gloves. They're
Okay,
fingerless
I was
gloves.
about to say. Okay, so they're fingerless. Never mind.
Yeah.
So you dip your fingers in, and like, it's almost like you went and got a manicure. Your nails and the skin on your fingers feels smooth and soft, and like your nails look shinier and healthier. Something about this water increases the health of biological matter.
You think you think if you sit in this a long time, instead of getting all pruny, you get like prettier?
Nah, you'd probably get so smooth you turn into a baby.
Don't most of you mortals want that? Immortality, being young forever.
Hey,
No one wants to look like
Curio.
a baby.
Hey, Curio.
Yeah. Yeah.
Roll knowledge arcana with advantage.
Yay! I was looking at Hero Forge. I can't roll advantage on Hero Forge. Arcana at advantage.
Yep, just twice and take the higher number. Just roll it twice and take the higher number.
20
Or the
is
same
the
number.
lucky number.
Or the same number twice.
Yes.
This is what is commonly known as the waters of Broccolon, or the fountain, or the immortal elixir. This is literally the fountain of youth.
Yes, this is exactly what you mortals will always pine for. You want to be young and pretty forever. There it is. It's right there. You found it. Congratulations. Yay, confetti.
You would also know that means a very powerful fae put it here on purpose.
Hey, Belle, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
How long do Drakekin live for?
3,000 years, yes, give or take, depending on
Sapphire?
how healthy they are.
Curious, would Sapphire even know that?
No.
How
There are
long
a
do
whole.
kobolds live?
Kobolds live about 100 years total.
Huh. Sapphire's like racking his mind trying to figure out if he even needs it. 'Cause
You don't know.
he is straight up 60 years old. And he
Yeah,
looks as good as he does. So
you
he's,
could ask-
he's fucking confused.
Yeah, you could ask Curio how old she is, and she'll be like, I don't remember. I lost count.
You guys are so old. Like,
fuck it.
really old.
How old
You
is
think
Rogan?
that's why she's so cranky?
23.
Excusez-moi.
No, you're not excused.
Okay.
That was a joke. You can go ahead.
Okay.
No, I was kidding.
Okay. Silly question following this question, following the statement.
Mm-hmm.
Sapphire's gonna dunk his face in, but the silly
Okay,
question.
so
Can his
Sapphire,
face
hold
even
on.
fit because of his horns?
Yeah, it can. This
Okay.
is large. However, Sapphire, when you dunk
no.
your head in, something special happens. You don't come out looking the same.
Special as in
You come
I'm gonna
out
die?
with a dragon's head. You no longer have the face of a human. You look like a traditional dragonborn.
I don't know why, I just immediately thought of Dark Souls.
Oh, that's so cool. Wait, I want to turn.
I'm completely shocked. Like, frozen in...
Like when your face went in, you could feel it transform.
Is it a painful transformation?
I mean, your bones deformed, so kinda.
But I
think
feel
he
like
has
it'd be
a
very
magic
quick
fancy
and
water.
brief.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
like it's like a bee sting, and then you pull your head out, and there's a dragon's head there.
I think he just doesn't even realize that the draconic head is there, and he just comes out like, I thought it was gonna be more pleasant than that. I felt a sting.
Your scales are nice and shiny though, and your horns are well maintained, and your hair is soft, but you are more draconic now.
All right.
Whoa.
Scoot me. I thought it was just gonna make my face baby face, but I want if I can get a dragon face, that would be so cool.
It is at that moment that he's real confused.
At that moment, he knew he fucked up.
Reuben
Fucking-
Dunk
He
it her
he
face.
starts like feeling his snout.
There is a mirror on the desk.
You should be careful when we go back to the Scalekin camp, because they
Oh.
might start worshipping you on the spot. Because you're like big guy material.
So I have a question, Sapphire.
Yes.
You ever seen Thunderclap in person?
I mean, in person, I don't think
The
so. I
big
don't think
fucking-
it's a spell IRL. But
Well, no, I mean the
I've seen
giant
depictions of it.
big fuck you dragon underneath Montalibe.
oh,
Him.
I don't think he did.
Okay, but you have seen depictions of him. Your face
Yeah.
looks awful familiar. Roven,
Yes,
are you
Fascinating.
sticking your face in the water?
full face, full dunk,
So you're
like bobbing for apples.
your face doesn't transform to a dragon's face. However, your skin becomes softer, your ears come to more of a point, and your teeth become fangs.
Oh hell yeah! Look at these. I'm gonna bite so much stuff.
You do get a 1d4 bite attack now.
Oh hell yeah!
Okay. Sapphire's just gonna gasp and ask the party, like, very frantically, do we care about if everyone hears us? I need to test something. And he's, like, bouncing a little bit.
Roven comes back home to Duchess and goes, "Hey, wife, bite."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what she's gonna do.
So, Sapphire's still, like, bouncing a little bit. Do we care if I make a really, really loud noise?
I mean, there is that worm over there, which hasn't noticed us yet, I don't think, but,
Are you suggesting I go test it on the worm?
You know what? Yeah, go do that.
Fuck yeah. So, basically, has my breath weapon changed?
Well, you do have a blue. It is a blue dragon's head, so no.
Sapphire's still gonna go check.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
gonna wait to do that for if anyone else wants to do anything, though. I don't want to start combat immediately.
I do have a question.
Uh-huh.
I forget how to put in attacks.
So on your main,
I started
page,
it. I have it named bite,
uh,
attack, melee.
Yep.
Damage 1d4. I don't have anything else.
1 second.
Other than what it automatically does.
Let me. That would be. You could also add your strength to that.
Strength. Not my strong suit, ironically.
But yeah, you have a 1d4 strength-based bite attack that uses your brand new fangs.
If I gargle the juice, could I get even stronger teeth?
You can try. You
If
sure
you have
can try.
weapon,
She's
if
got
you have weapon finesse, you can make it a dex.
Yeah, if you have
natural
weapon
attack.
finesse, you can do.
Do I?
dex.
I have weapon and armor proficiency.
So, I have a question. Are you drinking the water?
I mean, okay, so the way I see this playing out is she like sucks some up with her mouth, gargles it, chokes on it, swallows some.
Roll me a d4.
Okay. 2.
How old did you say you were?
23.
21.
Okay, great.
You feel almost little younger, almost as if you didn't die. Your body is less achy. You are more alert and awake. You have slightly more energy. It's a nice feeling.
Why do I feel shorter?
That
Do I
is
look
Because
shorter
you
to
are.
you?
Yeah,
Yes.
you are a couple inches shorter.
Again, what did I say? Mortals love this.
Ah, no, I worked so hard to get tall. I have to do it all
It-
over again.
Yes,
think-
you have to age. Congratulations, you found out.
I think there's like a device that can help you get taller. It's
Really?
called like a rack.
I'm kind of flat. I don't know if a rack is gonna help me in this situation. Now my
Well,
wife,
maybe.
great rack.
Well, maybe instead of the fountain of youth, we can find the fountain of aging, and there, you can fix yourself and get taller again.
Well, there are two
They have
fountains.
those? I'll try the other one too.
Yeah,
There are
go
two
to the other fountain and
fountains.
see what happens.
Okay, cool. Move out of the way. I'm running on the ceiling.
If you're dying, tell your shadow.
Cool. Will do.
What is Addie doing as all of this is going on?
Just shaking her head. She's gonna follow Rovan just in case.
Okay, Rovan, are you going to drink from the well?
Sure.
Roll a d4.
All right, this time she's gonna like take off her gloves and like drink with her hands instead of dunking her whole head in.
Okay, yeah, roll me a d4.
That's a 4.
You age 4 more years. You very
So you're
suddenly experience your own death and resurrection again.
I don't recommend this. This one doesn't feel as nice. Look.
It does taste like blueberries, though.
She's very tempted to take some back.
So the
You have a
the
vial.
fountain of youth is like a barrel.
Mm-hmm.
A barrel of youth.
Barrel of youth. Yeah.
And the other is a well.
Yep.
A well of age.
Okay, so now she's 25 instead of 23.
Yep. So what are y'all doing? Also, Addie, you see 4 very lifelike statues. That because you guys you just entered this room.
Yeah. I have a feeling we shouldn't be messing with any of these in the first place.
Why not? It's fun.
Tittchit has already pushed one over by accident.
Oh, okay.
What if I Eddie will go over to the one that Tittchit's pushed over and cast remove curse on it?
Oops.
Well, the one that Addie pushed over, the head broke off.
Oh, yeah, okay, not doing that. Then this one.
Oh.
You see this one, the petrification disappear, and he goes, "Oh,
Tittchit's gonna take the head of the broken one. And can I use some salt breath to like stick it back?
Tittchit,
super gluing it
hold
back
on.
on."
Hold on. Give me a minute.
What?
I'll fix it. Talk to this guy.
Oh.
He's like
Hello.
looking around.
Hi.
Who are
person.
you?
We're
I'm
random
Tittchit.
people. Yeah.
You should run. That thing. You are able to mend the head back on, by the way.
The worm?
No, not the they unleashed the worms. No,
Hey,
no,
there's a worm over there.
There's a cult, and they have a Nothic.
What's that?
A what? A what?
A Nothic. They're aberrations, failed liches. They become these almost proto-beholders. They're tiny and one massive eye with claws like a wolf's and a body of grotesque, cancerous mass.
Are you
Sounds
just saying
sick.
words? Are you just saying whatever words you want to make up? What are you talking about?
No, it's a monster.
Okay, cool. We're here to kill that, probably. We're here to kill something.
Yeah, I don't think I want to leave here, desecrated the way it is.
We're not helping much, though. Not yet. We should help more. We should go kill the thing.
Hey, you look. Hey, like, no offense. You look a little hacked up.
Yeah.
Do you want to try this water?
Oh, the dude here.
He kind of comes over and he looks at the water and goes, "We were
I don't-
suspicious of it. It was very, it was obviously magical."
Wait, Mr. Dude, I don't recommend that one. The one over there is way better. This one.
Oh
kinda
no,
gives me a
yeah,
headache.
yeah, the one over there.
He kind of will indeed go and drink from the fountain of youth.
Oh, watch out for the worm.
He is sneaky enough. He was able to not go to the worm. So there are now 3 statues, and Curio, you saw a drow just run past you.
Okay, so one of the statues came alive. Cool.
How do we unstone the rest of them?
It's just a curse. I can remove them, like,
You think
one at
I
a
can
time.
acid off the stone?
Okay, but wait.
No.
And
What
like
if-
Tittchit like gets a little drool of of her caustic spit.
No, this is like a.
No.
Yeah. What if we dunk them in the fancy water? The stuff that doesn't give you a headache.
That's not a bad idea.
The drow will come back with a vial of it, and he goes, "That was my idea as well."
Oh, you can pick some up. I wasn't sure if you could or not because it disintegrated all the rocks I threw at him. So.
Why would you throw rocks at what to me at least looks like a bastion of holy water?
I wanted to see it splash, okay?
Okay, fair.
Yeah, that's like one of the 2 things you do with water. You drink
Yeah,
it or
you
you splash it.
Exactly.
And he will offer you the vial so you can heal his compatriots.
Oh yeah, because I'm taller than you two. I should. Yeah. I mean, you're probably tall enough, dude. Though. But yeah, I'll do the honors. I'll take it. Gimme.
He gives you the vial.
I splashed the other guys.
Okay. So they all kind of come to life. They had been suffocating in their own bodies. And they will, very, very, very messed up. Probably not going to be any help in a fight. These guys are just kind of gonna huddle up and decide since you capable adventurers seem to have this handled, we're gonna skedaddle.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
We have a
Hey.
town. It's called Reckford. Hang out
Yeah,
there.
if you want to visit and recover,
We have
it's a good
ducks
place to hang
now.
out.
We absolutely will. And they will head for Reckford.
Cool. I'm
Ducks
gonna
are
take this
so
guy's vial
cute.
and refill it.
Does the water of youth, like, has it been going down as we use it?
Nope.
Cool. Tish gonna dump out her water skin of like whatever bland water and get some of this sweet Dasani.
Same.
this $1,000 an ounce rich people water.
Curio cannot decide if this is the most brilliant prank that this Fae has put in this place, or this is a really bad idea. Watching the party just grab vials of the Fountain of Youth.
So only Archfey have access to the Fountain of Youth. That's another thing that
Yes.
you would know.
So this is really bad that we're stealing from the Fountain of Youth that was placed down here. Yes.
It's either
do
really
I roll
bad
this?
or it is a prank by an Archfey.
I know. Curio kind of thinks it's funny. She's like, all these little mortals are gonna get pranked on.
Did Tittchit get younger both times?
Did she swallow
dear.
any of the water?
Hell yeah.
Then yeah,
She-
roll me.
she was
2d4.
thirsty.
How old is Tittchit?
Tittchit is 5 years younger now. You were
Tittchit
saying.
Does not remember.
Sapphire.
So, two
Uh,
things.
My age entered in Tittchit, in Tittchit's thing is for gore.
Now again, Sapphire, you were saying something?
No, it's okay. It's okay. Three things actually.
Mm-hmm.
Two of them relating to my draconic face.
Yep.
Does this feel like it is more of a natural form for him, or more this is how it felt whenever he was very young?
This is how it felt when you were very young. Like this is similar to how you were when you were like a teenager. You only recently got the humanoid features.
So you're telling me, if I bathed in that fucking fountain,
You would go back to
I would
being
just
a
be-
dragonling.
oh, the temptations. No, I think he likes his humanoid form, so kinda going by context, he's gonna dunk his head in the aging one.
This one is
How's that?
significantly more painful. Because over time,
Expected that.
your face morphed to human, and it's like a child teething. Like it hurts during the process. This is that process times 1,000 in speed, so it is excruciatingly painful when you pull yourself back out.
Mouth agape, he's just gonna say, I should have expected that. Oh,
Okay,
third
come
question.
here. Addie's just gonna take a moment, pull Sapphire down to wipe the excess fountain of aging off of his skin.
thank you.
Should I try some of the cranky water?
No.
I've got a bucket here of the nice stuff.
But like I wanna though.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
So,
I mean, Roven says do it.
Roll a You know what? No, up to you. I was gonna say roll a will save, but fuck it. Just it's up to you. If Tittchit wants to,
I'm doing
you
it.
can. Okay.
Yeah.
Tittchit, as you dunk your head in, you feel your teeth become larger, your eyes become somehow more keen, and you grow about 3 inches.
Is that, did I lose height from from drinking
Youngifying yourself.
the youngifying water?
Yup.
Now you're
Okay.
back to normal heights.
So I guess I'm from, what is it, like a net 1 inch increase? 3.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Let's go find this thing that we're supposed to kill.
So you have
So
Been splashing around for way too long.
like this water, so like I shouldn't drink it because like I'll turn into a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Probably.
for your
But like
face
it's good
or
for
yourself.
baths though.
It does feel nice.
Speak for yourself.
Just
Yeah.
don't bathe in it too much. Don't drink it too much. Otherwise, hilariously, you will cease to exist.
Oops. Anyway, this whole bucket is not for me. I have a funny idea. But I can't do anything about it yet until we encounter something that we're supposed to kill.
Oh, I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
Did I step in something?
Ew.
Oh man, I just got these shoes.
it might be the remnants of stink from the troglodyte sheep.
I don't see anything.
But yeah, so Roven and Tittchit and Addie, since you are slightly closer, you can now see 2 cult members in the room directly in front of you.
Cool.
before we proceed any further, just out of curiosity, if you don't mind,
Uh-huh.
Sapphire's racking his brain over the idea of this is aging water,
Mm-hmm.
and it's notable that it ages them by at the least a year.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to figure out what would happen if a dragon wormling were to drink some of the aging one.
It would get older, thus larger, quickly.
Asking the party, does anyone have a spare vial? Maybe two.
Are you going to do experiments with the children of ancient dragons?
Not
That
without
sounds
the
fun.
parents' permission. It's going to be an offer. The thing I was thinking is that this could be an offer if any other dragons wishes to bring their eggs into the care. That they
Get
can be
your
fed water
parents-
immediately.
Get your parents' permission before drinking.
Oh, I have a bottle that I stole from Midas.
I don't think. Yeah, so I think Sapphire's a little stupid, but I don't think he's that stupid to cross Ignis without his explicit permission.
So, I will tell you because you're a dragon, you're a Drakekin. Generally, magical modifications in any way, shape, or form to dragons usually not seen as a good thing. They probably
Okay.
will kill you for offering.
All right, everything that I had just said from
Deleted.
yes, deleted from the entire world.
Yeah.
Understandable.
You have the thought,
I-
and you're like,
I think
that's a
they'll wait."
bad idea.
He like does the like stereotypical like points into the air and like gets the face of, oh, I just thought about something, and then immediately just like, just, oh, I'll pass.
Speaking of bad ideas, I'd like to gesture. Upon seeing the cultist down the hall, I'd like to gesture for the party to wait for a second, and then I'd like to climb up the wall onto the ceiling again, and I would like to sneak down the hall towards the cultists.
Roll stealth.
Okie doke. That is a 28.
Okay, you absolutely can.
Excellent. Okay. I would like to go right above them. Directly above them.
Okay. 1 second.
Okay, hold on. In this new situation, which guy
You find
looks
yourself in.
the worst?
So you see this thing?
Other than the obvious thing.
they all look pretty strong, like magically, but this guy's in heavy plate armor,
Mm-hmm.
so probably him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. You know what? I'll stick with these guys at the entrance. I'd like to dump the bucket full of the water of youth on top of them.
Okay. Roll me 4d4.
Okie doke.
They age 8 years, and upon you dumping this, the Nothic in the center activates the spell. You guys have 1 round to try and stop him.
Oh, great.
A spell, you say?
Um,
Which one is the Nothic?
That would be the cancerous singular-eyed mass in the center of the room.
I
Oh,
see.
it was the youth water, not the aging water.
Okay, so they are given 8 years of life back to themselves. You see the one on the right grows his hair back.
Hmm.
You have
Okay.
reversed the
Funny.
balding process.
Great. Okay.
Did the rest of us know that Rovan was going ahead?
Yeah, Rovan gestured that she was gonna go ahead, whether you guys follow it or not, because she's full of bad ideas, is up to you.
Mhm.
And she also just kind of crept off with a bucket full of the youth water.
So, Rovan, you have used your turn for this round.
Yeah, that's fine.
I want everyone to do me a favor, and I'm not gonna have the enemies roll initiative. I want each of you to roll initiative, and as your initiative comes up, I will ask you what your what you're doing.
Also, how high is the ceiling in here?
30 feet.
Okay, fun. So I'm a bit of a ways away from folks.
Go
That's
ahead
fine.
and roll for me, Lynx, just so I have your initiative for later.
I did.
Okay, cool. All right, so what did you roll, Lynx?
14.
Okay, Addie,
7.
Tittchit,
14.
Sapphire,
20.
and Curio.
15.
Okay, Sapphire, you first. What are you doing?
Okay. That's a question.
That is a question.
So we only have a single turn before it casts, quote, the spell trademark.
Well, it's a single action because this is a surprise round.
Oh, a singular action.
Yeah, you have a one action.
I'm gonna be honest with everyone. I can't do shit within a one action. I can't even throw my dagger.
Yeah,
Pretty sure it's like a 10. It's like a 10 feet range. Yeah.
you can move. Like, you can move and then you can throw your dagger.
Moving your whole movement is an action.
Yeah, moving not your whole movement is a free action. And moving your whole movement is a half action.
Gotcha. Right. Yes.
Yep.
Everything is coming back together.
Mhm.
Where is my speed? Right there. If that's the case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is not Foundry. There.
There we go.
Here. That'll tell you that I'm on the ceiling.
There you go. Thank you
So-
for giving yourself the Spider-Man symbol.
Yeah.
How far can I throw a dagger?
So a dagger's thrown range is, I believe, 30 feet.
Oh. If that's the case, I don't have a attack set up, but
Just roll your
I
dagger
am
attack.
just a normal.
Yeah, because so I'll know that it's thrown.
If that's the case, this is going to be the mithril dagger of returning. So
Okay.
some of the stats of my dual dagger attack is not going to be accurate.
Okay. So 19 will miss its AC.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, great.
Fascinating.
And it's not that it
Yeet.
doesn't make
Missed.
contact; it just can't break the skin.
Do I hear a little tink
Mhm.
as it hits?
Yep.
Ah, fascinating. It just appears right back in his thing as he is terrified.
In his sheath. Okay, so after that is Curio. You're up.
Cool. Interesting. I feel like she was congratulating the Archfey for their brilliant prank, and then here's commotion.
So Curio, did
Yes.
you touch the well?
Not in the well. Like I would
But
assume
I'm saying,
like
did
the
you
base.
touch the outside?
Yes, yes.
You get
'Cause
a
she would have
so-
patted it.
You get a mental link to Velian, who is the god of the Fae, doing a mischief laugh. Yes, someone fell for it.
A lot of people fell for it. Great job. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be talking to you.
Nope, that's fine. It's fine.
Ta-ta!
Yeah, as you take your
Um,
hand away, the mental link breaks.
Yep. Oh God. Goodness gracious. I do not have anything that will help. I should have had a spell that's the equivalent of silence. That could have helped.
Probably,
But
yeah.
I'm a dingus. So Curio is going to cha-cha real smooth.
Really quick before you do
Yes.
that. I want
Yes.
to explain what happens between each action. So after Roven dumped the water, the spell activated. After Sapphire threw after you threw your dagger, this individual here, he's a halfling, is evaporated into magical aura, and this Nothic gains 50 hit points.
Oh no.
Fun.
Fun. Let's have some fun. It's so great.
And you notice the Nothic increase in size.
Yes. So Curio has no idea what happened, and she's moving, grooving, steps behind the two kobolds, and sees the threat down the hall. And I cannot help in a physical sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Bless is so big. Is bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Okay. She will cast Bless.
On whomst?
Bless fills each ally. Does it tell me how many?
Bless
Cast.
is 50 feet each ally and all allies within 50 feet.
Okay, so yeah,
Yes,
you can just
so-
hit everybody. So all of you
Yep.
are blessed.
Yay.
This is the symbol for bless.
Thank you.
And then I am concentrating, so I put the little clock on. Oh, I'm also blessed.
Yeah.
This is such a nicer version of blessed.
Ah,
Thank you.
didn't mean to hit that. You are not dead, I promise. Not yet, anyway.
Not yet. Yep.
Okay,
That's
so
a good
as you
way to
cast
instill
bless,
courage.
this guy gone.
Uh-huh.
Another little bit of size. Another 50 hit points. Next up is Tittchit. Tittchit, you, I believe, can see all of this going on, and this monster in the center is probably what you would assess is bullying the shit out of these guys by stealing their life force and destroying their bodies. How does Tittchit react? I believe you are muted, love.
Yeah. I dirt. Can only sort of get in the room.
Okay.
Half action, and then if she's raging, that's the other half action.
Yeah, you can get there and then rage, or you can get just to inside the room, rage, and then another half action. Because if you go the 25 and don't go your full 30, and remember, your breath weapon is a half action.
I think she'll rage and um, get in there.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
And then this gentleman gone. And another 50 hit points to the Nothic. And you see the Nothic begin to become bulbous, and its arms become almost tentacle-like as it begins to transform. Addie, you're up.
Okay. What am I gonna do?
That is a good question.
I don't have anything to move the Nothic. I can only make it move.
Okay.
Or not move, as I so choose. I suppose not moving is just as good. Because I certainly can't stop this ritual. Yeah, okay. I will move forward
Okay.
and cast Hypnotic Pattern. It's 10-foot radius,
So
so
it is
it's
a
like a...
mind-affecting spell.
Ah, hell, it's immune to that,
It
isn't
is,
it?
in fact, immune to mind-affecting spells and psychic damage.
Well, that's all I have, so... Guess what good I am.
Well, I don't think you're... So, the Nothic is. The Nothic is also transforming, so
Mhm.
you'll see whether or not the monster afterward is or not.
Well then.
But yeah, so you get there, you attempt to hypnotize the Nothic. The Nothic, like, has to shake it off, looks at you and almost regards you with respect before absorbing the Duragar.
Okay.
My brain has blanked on... Okay, so... It's 250. Or no, 230. Yeah, I did the math wrong. 230. So as the Nothic absorbs the Duragar, you see the Nothic itself disappear. For a moment, it's literally just a mass of flesh before two tendrils appear and four underneath the already tentacles that had sprouted, and four eyes open as this appears. This
Oh,
is a
great.
spectator.
Hooray!
Love those guys.
Hooray!
Remember when I made spectators invisible in my Phandelver game?
Yeah.
That was fun.
I remember when people got iced by spectators and beholders. Yeah.
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 Forgive my asking. This is actually just me not knowing as a player. What's the difference between a spectator and a beholder?
Beholder's
it-
much stronger.
Small. It has fewer eyeballs.
Yeah.
So, spectator's the younger brother of a beholder.
Like
Yeah,
a younger
kinda.
cousin.
Yeah, kind of like a younger cousin. Cousin. Yeah.
Not even a brother, because of just how
No.
far of a ballpark it's in.
Yeah. Okay, so Sapphire, you are up. We start at the top of the round. The enemies, as a total, rolled an initiative of 5. So each of you
Okay.
go before the enemies.
Yay.
There's hope. There's hope for us.
Yeah, but because it is their initiative, these two will back away from you using the disengage action, 5-foot stepping backwards to kind of flank around the fucking around the spectator, as the spectator will float forward. Okay, Sapphire, you're up.
Okay. Just a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Rovan is on the ceiling.
Yes.
How tall is the spectator?
The spectator is a large creature. It's technically it's only about 6 foot tall, but it's
They hover,
about
though.
20 foot wide, or no, it's about 10 foot ish wide, and they hover, they float.
So can I reach
Okay.
it from the ceiling?
Yes,
Okay.
So,
as
It is
can
flanked at the
it
moment.
reach you?
does that mean it's flanked at the moment?
No.
Okay. Oh. Sag.
If I move
Okay,
to the other side, it might
um,
be.
Yeah, if you were to move around it, then yeah, you could flank it.
Or one of us were to.
Yep.
Wait, so saying if I were to move here, it would be flanked.
I think it would have to be more like here. On this side somewhere. Unless
Yeah.
I moved here and you moved there, or
Yeah,
vice versa.
if both of you were to be in these two corners, but you'd also have to contend with the fact that you'd have this guy and the spectator, which would flank you as well.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna do a full round attack then.
Okay.
Of course, burning a key point because, yes. How are we gonna do this? How many, like, different instances of attacks?
So, do you have an base attack bonus of higher than 6?
I did not change that. I literally leveled up earlier today, and let me double check. Literally at the beginning of the session. BAB. No. I have a +5.
Okay. So, you get 4, counting your extra attack from your key point.
Okay. If that's the case, I'm just gonna rock O4 rapidly then.
Okay.
Bap. 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 That one,
One of them
crit?
hit.
Was it the crit?
Oh wait, no, I forgot about the crit. Oh yeah, because you have your dual wielding, so
Mhm.
1, 2, 3 hits.
Okay. A thing to note, because I completely forgot to level up, because we talked about him being level 7,
Uh-huh.
I grabbed the feat of bloodletting, seeing as Dorian Hellqueen is an evil god, a lawful evil,
Uh-huh.
which means my crits bleed for 1 point per. So,
Okay.
aside from that, then go quickly. Yeah, that's basically my turn then.
Okay.
The ones that hit
Can you
Damage and it has a bleed.
Yeah, roll your crit damage. So
Oh,
that's
that's
that
fair.
10 plus max damage for your weapon without modifiers.
so it's 14 then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 14.
Okay. What's your critical modifier on, or the multiplier on that weapon?
On that weapon in particular, just 2.
Okay,
It's my
so
main
then it would
attack
be,
that
so it'd be 18 damage. So 18.
18 plus, I suspect, the 27's hit.
Yeah, the 27's hit. So
Okay, so that plus that. Oh, I did not calculate that right. That's 35 damage, plus 1 bleed.
all right, so 36 total.
Mm-hmm. That's my turn.
Alrighty. So you take a good chunk out of the spectator, and that will bring us to Curio. You're up.
Oh, great. I know what I'm doing. Always.
100%.
I am a liar, audience. Okay, that is a useless spell to cast at this moment. I am curious if mind-altering spells do work on him. So, casting a spell is one action.
So if it's a cantrip, it's a half action. If it's a
Yes.
standard spell, if it's like one that consumes a spell slot, it's a full action.
And I can cast multiple spells.
3 times. If you do, as long as you
Cool.
don't move.
Cool. I will probably move for my spell.
Mm-hmm.
This creature is hovering, correct?
Yes.
Do I want him to stay there is the question.
It is a good question.
Ugh, I really don't want to get closer to him, but I might as well. Okay. Okay. We're gonna try this.
Okay.
I am going to see if mind affecting spells work.
Okay.
So I am going to cast Murderous Command.
Okay. And your DC is 16?
Yes. Very low.
Alright. So I will roll his saving throw.
Oh, it is concentration, so we're no longer blessed. I did not know that. That is an oopsie, but I did what I did.
So that's a natural 1, total 12.
Okay.
Oh,
Who would you like him to murder?
Little Jimmy right here.
Okay, he's going to cast Life Drain,
Uh-huh.
and
Oh, I thought it was like on his turn, like it was command. No, it just happens immediately. Okay, cool.
and then he gains 50 hit points. So
Does life drain allow you to gain over maximum?
what Life Drain does is for him is it absorbs the life force of the monster whom he absorbed. It's the ritual he cast, and
Okay.
allows him to absorb their hit points into his maximum hit points.
He does it on his turn.
Oh, okay. So
Yes.
not quite yet.
Not quite yet.
But yeah, that's what he will do on his
Okay.
turn. If you guys haven't killed the two bad guys by then.
I think Curio will shout out and be like, don't hurt that one. I'm stealing his shadow, so he needs to be alive. And then her last action, she will cast. Wait, no, this is probably a. Hold on, I have to double check are these. I assume this is concentration. Yes, I am not casting Summon Monster.
Okay.
So she will just say, "Don't kill him. I need him to be alive for experimental reasons."
The spectator will look at you, and it's got a smile on its face, but its smile would go from a smile to a massive grin, like giant, sharp-toothed grin.
I'm pretty sure because of the creature that I am, most of my spells are concentration. So, I'm going to keep Murderous Command up.
Okay.
And as I think it's my free action, she is still stealing shadows, but she is stealing shadows to form a rapier in her hand.
Okay, so you form a magical sword in your hand, made of shadow.
Yep, and I'm going to happily use the rest of the action to take my full 30, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Yep.
And up next, after Curio, are Roven and Tittchit. You both rolled a 14.
Does one of us have higher dexterity?
That is
You do, definitely.
Yeah, it's probably.
Mine's 18.
Mhm.
Okay. This movement. Okay, I will take one for the team. Get behind this guy.
Okay, so you scooting between them, you will take an attack of opportunity, but only from one of them, and you may choose which one.
There's a cool
I
thing.
can go around them. I still have enough movement to go around them.
If you have acrobatics, you can attempt to tumble against their, I think, combat maneuver defense. Or maybe it's versus their attack, and you dodge.
Yep, you dodge.
Past the thing?
You dodge past it.
I will
If
just do whatever
you
you
wanna do that.
suggest. I have proficiency in acrobatics. Is that what you mean?
Yep, roll me an acrobatics check.
Okay. 11.
Okay, and I will roll for the priest. He rolled a 17. So
Oops.
you do not quite you attempt to tumble under it, but instead he catches you on the chin with the flange of his mace.
Ah, he has a mace?
Yep,
So he has a weapon.
he does.
Okay.
You take 8 damage.
You hate it
That
when
is
you
unfortunate.
dodge directly into somebody's weapon. I do that sometimes.
Okay. So that was rude. I would like to attempt to combat swipe his mace.
Oh, okay.
Gimme.
Go ahead.
So to steal an item from a foe, I get a +2, and also I don't provoke an opportunity attack when I attempt this.
Well, he's already had taken his
He
opportunity.
did
attack.
take one. He did take one. So that's already happened, but I get that little bonus.
Okay.
And that's sleight of hand.
Yep.
18.
You now have a +2 Mace of Disruption.
Great.
Ooh.
I'll add that to my inventory real quick. And disruption is the anti-undead, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna slip that into my handy haversack so he just can't get it back.
Just drop that in your bag.
Yep. And I still have one action left, I believe.
Yep, as long as you didn't move your full 30.
I took the opportunity attack anyway, so yeah, I didn't. Okay. And I can use sneak attack right now
Yeah, on the
on the big guy.
yeah, specifically on the big guy.
All right. Let's make an attempt. I'm gonna use my flaming obsidian rapier and attempt to stab.
Okay.
Oh no!
So, one of the wonderful things about flanking is that you can choose to take either +5 to hit or advantage.
I'll take the advantage.
That's how I
gonna
rule
try
it.
Oh my goodness. Ah!
Good shit.
So, okay, so that's 7 plus 4 plus your maximum weapon damage without modifiers. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus whatever your maximum damage is, as many times as your critical multiplier.
And then plus sneak attack.
Plus, yeah, and then plus sneak attack.
Okay. What am I
11
clicking?
11.
Did I already do it?
You sneak attack, yes. So that's 11 points for sneak attack. Now roll me. What is your max weapon damage?
2d6 plus 1, and then 1d6 for fire, so that's 3 times 6, which is 18, 19 with the plus 1.
Okay. So 19 plus 8, 9, 10, 11. So 32 plus 11 is 43 points of damage total.
That's so much. That's great. Oh, that's fun. I'm
Yeah.
very pleased with that.
You did a large chunk of damage to this spectator.
Rowan is just cackling from her spot on the ceiling above this thing, swooshing her flaming sword in the air. And I think that's everything I can do.
Yep, Tittchit, your turn.
Okay, so because I'm flanking, I can take an extra 5 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, so cool. Oh dang. Hey wifey, you figured out how to turn off iteration attacks, right? In the character sheet. Larkspec?
Click the number in the attack column, and then for if you hit, click the number in the damage column.
Oh, okay, yeah. Cool. Tittchit's gonna do her full attack.
Okay, go ahead and roll your full attacks.
1 claw, 2 claw, a bite, a gore, and a tail spike. One of those is a crit. The bite was a crit. Okay.
Just going up to check something really quickly. Yeah. So Tittchit, all of those hit.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and roll me damage, please. You
So she's
living
just
blender.
So she's just jumping on this thing's tongue,
Okay.
sinking her teeth into it and ripping.
Amazing.
I
Cool.
am so glad it is
Uh,
targeting Joe Schmo and not you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one of the things that it gets from each of the things it absorbs are their abilities. So if it were to life drain Tittchit, it would gain all of Tittchit's
We-
natural attacks.
All right. Cool. So, claw damage. Claw damage. Claw. Is it giving a crit value?
I don't know, but I'm just going to take the first numbers.
Yeah. Alright. My daily acid bite.
Mm-hmm.
That one does take the critical because the bite was the crit.
So what's your what is the critical multiplier for your bite?
Just times 2.
Okay, so it just takes your max damage one more time. So
Max damage on that would be 18.
So 18 plus
18, and then plus 6 for the acid die.
okay.
So 24 be max damage. And then and then I roll again?
Yeah, for the gore and the tail spike.
Okay. Or just by. Okay, 15 and 14.
Okay, would you mind doing the math for me and adding all of that up so I know how much damage it just took?
Let me just bust out that calculator. $81.
81 points of damage. Alright, cool. Y'all see Tittchit, who normally does not do a lot of fighting, jump up and fucking maul this thing.
Amazing.
Its tongue is no longer attached. It is scratched all to hell. One of its eyes is ruined, so it cannot use the eye beam from that eye.
Cool.
You did substantial amount of damage.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Up next, after Tittchit, is Addie. Larkspur, you're up.
Okay.
And you have seen at this point that now that it is transformed, that it does mind-altering spells now affect it. Its mental, shield is gone.
It is no longer an undead creature.
Nope. Since it is being affected to murder its friends, I'm gonna put that command that little symbol right there.
Addie will move forward, cast Bull's Strength on Tittchit, put Fury on Sapphire. That's a hex.
Okay.
Let me just get these in chat.
So you've just made Tittchit even stronger, as well as Sapphire.
Mm-hmm. And that is my turn.
You have one more action.
I have nothing else I can do that is helpful here.
Okay. Technically, something that you can do, being that you are a red kobold, you have a 15-foot either cone or line of fire breath.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you're aware.
All right. Sure, why not? Let's do it. Where is that? Breath weapon. 2d6 fire damage, and should be like a reflex save, right?
Yeah.
Against what? Against what?
It would
My
be your it would be your charisma modifier times 10.
okay, so
Or
10.
plus 10 rather, yeah. Okay, so DC 10 for half. So this thing has very low reflex saves. It's a natural 1, total 4 for the spectator. Are you doing the cone or the line of fire? Just so I know if I have to make a reflex save for
Just
for
a
this.
line.
Okay, so just him. He fails and takes 7 points of fire damage. It is now his turn. He's going to use Absorb Life on this one, as he was commanded to do. So gone, and then he adds 50 points of health to his maximum. Bringing him back up a little bit. Since he does not have another command, he is then going to attempt to use his 2 remaining eye beams. Sapphire, I need you to roll me a reflex save, please.
Okay. Good thing is, I'm actually pretty yeah, I'm pretty decent at those.
Okay, so you just barely make it out of the way of the paralyzation beam. Curio, roll me a reflex save.
Did it do the Abby's command, Curio's command to Murder's command?
Yeah, it killed its
Okay,
friend
okay.
and was commanded not to kill the other one. So,
Okay.
since it was commanded not to kill the other one,
Yes, I just don't know if that ends his turn when he does it. That's what I'm making sure. It just attacks its nearest target on its next turn with a melee weapon or a natural weapon attack.
yep.
Do not know if the eye beam is either one of those.
The I-beam would be considered a natural weapon because it is.
Okay.
Yeah. But you commanded it not to attack the other one.
I think I can only tell it
to kill things.
to target its nearest ally. It doesn't say allies.
Okay.
So you can only attack one person on his turn. I think. I don't know. This spell's weird.
Yeah, the spell also doesn't take into account the modified action economy.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I was about to mention.
So I don't know.
So yeah, the spell was written. The spell was written for standard action economy. As it is now, I am going to rule it that since you did not command it to do anything else, it can still attack you.
Okay.
So roll me a reflex save.
Okay. For future, once I find my reflex.
Okay, so you just barely dodge out of the way of a beam that hits the well behind you, and you notice that there is a crackle of fey magic as it hits.
Uh-oh. Oh, buddy boy, you're gonna piss off an archfey.
Okay, and that is its turn. This guy, having seen him kill his friend, is going to 5-foot step back, turn this way, and
Wait, I get an opportunity against him, don't I?
not if it's just a 5-foot step.
Ah.
So it's like disengaging. So he is going to cast Charm Person on you. So roll a will save.
On me?
Yep.
Oh boy. Okay. Remind me where that is.
Should be up at the top of your.
There it is.
Yeah.
17?
So that is enough to beat his DC. So you are
Hell
not
yeah.
charmed. And then he will turn this way with his final action and attempt to hold person Tittchit. Roll me a will save.
I
Is
just
that
need
the-
to
that's-
double check blood
Is
rate.
that the one I stole the weapon from?
Plus
Okay,
2
then when
morale
he tries to
bonus
charm person me, I
on-
flip him off.
Wait, was that a... You were trying to hold person me?
Yeah, you.
Or...
I'm trying to hold person you.
Charmed
Okay.
me, hold you.
Yep. I tried to charm
Okay.
Roven, hold Tittchit.
11.
Tittchit, you are held in place.
Okay.
At the beginning of your turn, you will make a saving throw against this spell once again, and that'll use one of your actions if you succeed.
Okay.
Okay, so that is the end of the enemy's turn, and will bring us back to Sapphire.
I want to hold person my wife.
Yay.
Gay.
Sorry, I had stepped away to get me some chicken nuggets.
Alright. It is
It's
your turn.
Yeah. I don't really know if there's anything else I can do aside from, barrage of 1,000 cuts.
Do it.
Much like
I think
Addie,
that's-
you also have a breath weapon.
Oh, yeah, that's a fair point. If I were to use my breath weapon, would that mean I can't do a full round attack?
Yes.
Heck.
You can breath weapon and then attack twice.
Actually, I think I'd be down for that. Yeah. Screw it.
Alright, it's gonna try and make its reflex save.
Bit of a bonk.
Very poor of these. Poor at these. That's a natural 1, total 3.
Yay! Get
That-
wrecked, scrub.
That is a damage of 4d6.
Yep, roll me 4d6.
12 damage.
Alright, so he takes 12 electricity damage.
And then I'm just gonna bonk him twice.
By the way, Claire and Larkspur, see this chart on Sapphire's thing? Kobolds advance like that too. It should be the charts are basically identical.
I can send a description to you guys if you want me to.
I would appreciate it if you put it in like the chat in the Discord.
That's a fair point. Yeah, I could do that.
Thank you. Okay, so one of those hits. That's the 26. So 10 piercing damage.
How does the fury work? Would it be that I can use the +2 morale bonus on my attacks?
Yeah.
For one of my attacks?
No, all of them. I think it's. Is it? 1 second, let me read it.
Incites a creature within 30 feet to a Primal Fury. Receives a +2 bonus on attack rolls and a +2 resistance bonus on saving throws against fear for a number of rounds equal to the Shum's Wisdom modifier.
So that's all of them. It accounts on all
Yeah.
of your attacks.
Till
And
the end of the
if-
duration.
Yep.
If that's the case, that's a 28.
That's right.
22. Yeah, just the 28 hits because that 23 didn't hit earlier.
Yep.
Then yeah, just 10 damage. Modest 22 damage.
Yeah.
A humble 22.
he takes 22 points of damage, and it is now Curio's turn, I do believe.
I will not cast a Murderous Command because he healed from that. I didn't know. Curio wouldn't know.
Yep.
Curio thought, was just shocked that that spell worked. And it works exactly how she thinks it works.
Yep,
Okay,
it's
I
just
think-
kill your friends.
Yep. I think I hecked up my ideology over concentration. I think. I don't know. But it is what it is. Now, flavor-wise, I am going to cast Summon Monster 2.
Okay.
And I would like to summon a Hellhound or Shadowhound as Curio takes the shadow from the beholder below him, or the spectator, and then just manifests the creature.
Oh, I don't have a token for the Hellhound. I should have made one for the Hellhounds.
It's okay. I did spring it up to you last minute going like, hey, can I do this?
Well, no, I do.
There's
Actually,
a
I
circle.
do. I do have a
Doggy.
Hellhound token.
Yeah.
And then
I think the only because he's a shadow creature instead of a fiend, he has concealment, which I don't think applies here right now, and
No.
spell resistance. So that's whatever. Thank you. You are the best.
Yep, it has its
That's
HP
concentration.
and it has its HP and you have control of it.
Okay. Do I have a character sheet for it?
No, I'd have to grab that, but right now I just kind of gave you
Okay,
22,
okay.
and it has a breath weapon, a claw attack, and a bite attack.
Okay, we just have his strength and constitution goes up by +5
Okay.
because of my Army of Darkness. I think. No, it's Augment Shadow Summoning. He has a +4 enhancement bonus to Strength and Constitution saving checks.
Okay.
And then as her second action,
So he will go at the end of your turn, by the way.
yes, I figured. Okay, she has to take 1 step forward. And this is... I'm so sorry. I'm so dumb with this concentration stuff. Or I think summon monsters is like concentration. I don't know. I searched it up and I don't think it is. I don't know why the box says it's concentration. I'm a little dummy. But irregardless, I guess I would cast Admonishing Ray.
Okay.
Let me see if it does this. Correct.
At a 25, that'll hit, and he takes 14 points of damage.
Yes. It says you may fire 1 ray plus 1 additional ray for every 4 levels you possess beyond 3rd. So I have to be level 7?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so just 1 ray. So yeah, he takes 14 non-lethal damage. It can't kill him, but at least it's a hit.
Essentially, Admonishing Ray, the way I
Yes.
flavor it, it's like array of force that is just
Yeah.
1,000 bards casting vicious mockery.
Yes. And then she whistles for the Hellhound to attack, and I would say, he would do a breath weapon, like
Okay.
his breath attack.
Okay, so you're gonna go from the breath weapon chart, which is right up here. It was posted up in the Discord thing.
Yes.
You're gonna go with the level 5 breath weapon damage.
So 3d6.
Yeah, the 3d6.
Roll 3d6. Oh, not 3d5. That doesn't exist. 9 fire damage.
Okay.
My
And
little
he
pup-pup.
does, in fact, once again, fail his saving throw. Speaking of dogs, my pit bull has made an appearance. Alex, stop trying to steal my water bottle.
Good boy. Good boy.
So he took how much damage? 9 points
9.
of fire damage. Alright, and next up is... because he only gets one action.
Yep.
Next up is gonna be Rovan and Tittchit.
Great. And I think I went first because
Yes.
I was
You have
faster.
higher. You have a higher
Yeah.
thing.
You're
Alright,
faster.
I'll scoot here real quick, and then I'm gonna. Does this guy look like he has a lot of HP left?
The big guy,
Nah, the little dude.
he is untouched.
This guy?
Yeah.
Alright, then I'm gonna
The
dab
big guy.
him.
The big guy, on the other hand, is bleeding. 2 of his eyes have been taken out. Like, this motherfucker is not doing good.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Actually, you know what? First, I think I want to smack him with his own mace.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack roll. With,
I didn't add
so
the
just
mace
add
into
just
my
add
attacks.
a regular mace out of the compendium into your inventory, and it'll automatically put a mace in there. And then just add
Okay.
+2 to that hit and damage.
Oh. Hold on, I have to make it not individually windowed. And now I drag over a mace once it loads. Come on. Come on, roll 20. We got this. No, okay, we're gonna refresh you real quick. Uh-huh. There we go. And now we pull over mace, accepting drop from the compendium. Thank you. No? You can do it. Come on. There it is. Okay, now. There. Oh, I have to scroll all the way back down again.
Yeah, so that will hit because he has a low armor class, and a 17 will hit because of the +2
Great.
to hit and damage. So he's gonna take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Yeah, and it wasn't a crit, so it doesn't. It does not destroy him.
Mm-hmm. But I still have 2 more actions, yes?
Yep.
Okay, I'd like to stab him with my regular sword.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So 13 is, I'm assuming, crit damage. So, yeah.
Looks like it.
So that's 12 plus another 6. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 18 plus 18 plus 19. Yeah. My brain's short circuiting because it's late.
I do so much damage.
Yeah. You do 37 points of damage on your second attack.
Is he dead yet?
Not yet. He's barely holding on by a thread.
Okay, alright, I'll stab him one more time. Just once more.
Okay. Yeah, that'll do it.
Great.
Now he's very dead. He
Excellent.
is smoldering on fire, and he is very dead. Tittchit, make me a will save to see if you can break out of the hold person. Actually, no, he's dead.
Oh,
You don't have to do that. His
Oh,
concentration's
Okay.
over. You just have your full turn.
Alright, stops wiggling in midair.
Yeah, you were like stuck in midair, and then you are landing back on the fucking monster.
He still has eyeballs. He needs to not have eyeballs anymore. Alright.
Just gonna go
Uh.
full blender on him again.
Well, first I'm gonna Tittchit's gonna like rub her claw on her mane and work up some static electricity and then try to plunge a claw with shocking grasp
Okay.
into one of the eyeballs.
Okay, which one? He's got the top left, the bottom right, and the middle one left.
Let's just do the middle one.
Okay.
Center mass. Alright. Right. I need to make the touch attack. Oh, we'll just roll base melee. 36.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it for 16 points of electricity damage. And
Am I
he
still
is-
flanking?
Yeah, you are.
Cool. I guess he probably doesn't have an AC over 30.
No, he does
It
not.
wouldn't really make a difference. Cool.
His AC is 25, by the way, everybody.
Swifty5.
that's a lot.
Cool. Did you say he's dead?
Not yet.
Cool.
Very close, but not yet.
We'll just always be biting.
Okay.
Well, claw and a bite for my last two actions.
Okay.
Hiya. Oh, that's damage. Whoopsie. Hiya. 29.
That'll hit. And you can-
Hiya. Also 29.
Yup. So 17 for the bite,
Okay, so that's
or
17,
the
15.
scratch, and then 15 for the fucking bite. He is
Critting a lot.
he is looking terrible.
It's calculating the crit damage because I just input the damage macro, but we're only using the left number.
Still.
I did not crit any of those times. All right. That's all. That's all, Titch.
Yeah. Did you say that's all, Titch? Like,
That's all, Titch.
I love you.
I'm sleepy.
I can tell. Addie,
I'm
you're up.
sleepy. You gotta be nice to me.
Okay. I'm not gonna be able to do this without collateral.
That's
I
fine.
don't think. Hellhound's on our side, right?
Yes.
Okay. How much movement do I have?
Here, I'll make it easier for you to tell that the Hellhound's on your
There.
side.
Okay.
The
Then move
Hellhound
here.
is also just a living shadow, by the way.
No. Here should do it, right? What does a 15-foot cone look like here? Like that?
Yeah, yeah, something like that.
Okay, like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do it where it won't hit anybody.
Casting color spray. I'm assuming it has more than 5 hit dice, so it's just stun for a round. If it passes my if it fails my DC.
Okay. And that's a will
Just
save.
will. That's right.
All right. Is a 15. What's your DC?
17.
So it fails.
Okay.
And if you don't have any like other spells or anything that you think you can do, you do have. I do believe you carry a weapon, and if you don't, you are a kobold. You do get a scratch and a bite.
I opt not to use that.
That's fair. So that's the rest of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So because it's stunned, Sapphire, your turn.
I'm going to quickly... Did not recharge. Okay. Breath attack is not ready. So, full round. Gonna burn another key,
Okay.
netting me at a solid 5 out of 8. And just all 4 attacks. I'm pretty sure I don't have to go beyond that first one.
No, he's dead.
Yeah.
Yay.
Please
I'm not
describe how you
rolling
would
anymore.
like to kill this this monster.
You know what? If you'd allow me, Belle,
Mm.
I'd actually like to give someone else the glory of the kill. Say that the damage that I'm doing now is just prior to their turn.
Okay.
And they get the final blow.
Okay. Who would you like to have the final blow on the monster?
You know what, Tittchit? You're doing a ton of damage. I feel like you can get the glory here.
Oh. Okay. Well, I have a description. It's gross. I don't know if I should.
Do it. Do it.
I
Be
will say we
gross.
do have someone who doesn't like body horror in the call.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's body horror. I'll just. I don't know. I'll just leave it at chest burster from
Amazing.
Alien, but a
That's
little
terrifying.
kobolds covered in gore.
Okay. So you burst through this fucking thing. And it slumps to the ground, its jaws clicking together. Where it would have bitten off its tongue when it died, it's already gone, so it's fine. It's just a big dead head on the ground now. And you hear screeching coming from the leftmost room as what would have been also absorbed by this thing, the giant worm, also dies because its life was tied to the
Oh.
thing. You also hear it again from the right side of the dungeon.
Ugh.
The area we didn't go through.
Yep. 2 giant worms.
Why worm? Oh,
No
worms.
worm friends.
A worm?
Oh, worms.
But yeah,
They're not-
Worms.
you are able to kill this thing, and for expediency, you can loot the entirety of this place, because and Sapphire, just so you don't feel bad, because I know you don't like stealing from Thorain. The Church of Thorain doesn't do tithes. This is all stolen treasure by the cult.
Okay.
So,
Thank you for the clarity, actually. I was about to mention something about that.
Curio would have very politely asked Addie if she could mend the fountain if it got damaged because of the paralyzing. Right?
So when you look back at the fountain's not damaged. You do,
Okay.
however, for a moment, see the shimmer of a tall man in green robes long red hair, piercing red eyes with black sclera. For a second, you see Tevelian, god of the Fae. And then he's gone.
Oh, you know, just Tevelian things.
You know, Alula would have been like, hey, that's my bestie. Curios. Going, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oopsie. Well, you're the bozos who... One bozo has a vial of... Or two bozos have the vial of the Fountain of Youth and Aging, so good luck.
There's your treasure. I typed it out. 2,500 gold pieces, 100 copper, 10 spell scrolls, and an unidentified rapier of somewhat magical style.
Yay.
And technically also counted as loot, a +2 Mace of Disruption.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do have a Wand of Magic Missiles you could have used.
I'm an idiot. I'm so dumb. I'm so used to Alula who has nothing, and Curio has everything.
I was gonna have, because I thought you might use it, so I was gonna have the one that you immediately had murdered cast Shield, but he was killed before he could. Because one of them was a wizard, the other one was a cleric.
Oh, yeah.
And he killed the wizard, and the cleric survived.
Tittchit, like me, when she powers down, is fatigued and very sleepy and curls up in a little horrible cutesy gore puddle.
Okay, we'll just pick up the little guy.
the hellhound
Just
scoops
just-
Tittchit up and puts her on its back.
Just
Yeah,
dip me in the manicure water. On your way out.
Yeah, the Shadow Hound can just dip you real quick, get a nice clean, and then just carry you.
Yeah, you're now just very, very clean. All of the blood, much like the rock before it, arcane energy destroys it. Your fur is nice and you notice when you pull Tittchit out, Tittchit is dry. It's not like Tittchit's still wet. It's for somehow the water that would have been on Tittchit's fur is absorbed and Tittchit's completely dry. But touching Tittchit is like touching a really soft cat.
I've been dry cleaned.
Yes. Sleep on the Shadow Hound. I don't know how you're doing it, but you are magical. It's a wonderful sight.
Power of very EP.
The power of very EP. But yeah, now you can go back and collect your reward from the Scalekin tribe. They'll all kind of smile to you guys, and the chieftain Sharpclaw will present to you the silver short sword. Whoever would like to take that.
What does the silver short sword do?
He didn't tell you.
Does anybody have?
Can I ask?
You can.
Spellcraft?
You can ask.
Alright, I'll ask. I'll be like, he'll hand it to me or someone, and I'll be like, oh, so what's it do?
Twice a day, you can use this to heal more than one person in a large area. So this allows you to cast Mass Cure Wounds twice a day.
Whoa.
Ooh. Who wants the Heelys?
This is a +1 Mass Cure Wounds short sword.
I don't know if I can use it. I think I can because I am now a fighter.
Yeah, as a fighter, you get proficiency in martial weapons.
Yes, basically Curio would just have it on her just to heal, but she wouldn't use it to fight. It's
I mean,
like the
it's
mace she
very
also
pretty.
carries.
It's a very pretty sword. Why would you want to use it to fight?
Exactly. Curio will take it if no one else wants to. But that's solely because she does heal.
I love the idea you find someone grievously injured and you're like, don't worry, I know how to help. Draws your sword.
Exactly.
Fucking. If you give me
Now, if you
1 second.
want to die, I can do that. You just have to make a contract with me. Otherwise, I'm just going to heal you. Don't be dramatic, you little mortal.
So this is what your sword looks like. If you
Ooh,
look in the
it's
adventure
pretty.
book.
Ooh.
It
Yes.
healing? Sorry.
If no one wants it, then I will take it.
You can have it. Also,
Okay,
was there a rapier that was unidentified as well?
Yep. There's an unidentified rapier.
I would like to attempt to see if I can see anything about it.
There are also like shamans in the village. One
Okay,
of which
I'll ask.
is a
Hey, you found this cool sword. Can you, like, is there a smart person who knows that this can do anything?
Shaman Foulstench will take the sword and kind of look it over and cast Identify and pull it out and then push it back in and like shove it away from her. This is a
Ugh.
+2 sword of Dragon Slaying.
Oh no.
Ooh,
Of
I'll take
course.
that.
It's a
Unless
+2
anyone else wants it.
sword of rapier of Dragon Slaying.
No, I got the
Sapphire
cool healing
profusely
sword.
Sweats. Pretty sure we're learning last time one of these weapons were. I'm sorry to have interrupted you, Abby.
No, you're good.
Last time someone got a weapon of dragon slaying that I am affected, so I am sweating.
Everyone in this village is affected by
Sweats.
that weapon.
Oh, come on. I'm not going to stab anyone here.
Put it in your
Probably.
sack. Put it in your bag.
I'll put it in my bag.
While Robin is doing like, oh come on, don't be dramatic, just like waving it around. Everyone's
Exactly,
ducking.
yeah.
Everyone just
No,
like
if
touching.
remember, you don't want to die.
Touching a
Put it in the bag.
scalekin with like the blade of a dragon slaying sword is like touching a werewolf with the blade of a silver sword. It will
Okay,
burn
but now
the
that I have
shit out of them.
multiple swords, I can juggle them. Do you want to see?
No, put it in your bag. Unless you want to die. Remember, you have a wife to bite when you get home.
And you
Oh,
do
right,
turn
right.
around and you see the archers that are like flanking the tent
Great.
are aimed right at you.
Oh, dang. I was kidding.
They're like,
Remember, you have a wife to bite. Put the sword away. You have a will to live. A reason to
Going
live.
in the bag. In the bag. See? The hands are empty now. Or
you see
so
them,
it would
you
seem.
see them like put their arrows away, and then you say, "Or so it would seem." They draw it back.
Okay, I've got knives, I've got lockpicks, I've got a few coins in this glove too, but no swords. No swords.
And they kind of, they're just watching you. Their arrows aren't pulled back, but they're not put away either.
Mhm.
But yeah, so what that sword is gonna do is it against normal enemies, it'll do +2 to hit and damage. Against draconic enemies, kobolds, draken, dragons, wyverns, etc., you're gonna do +10 to hit and damage.
Ooh.
Is the short sword just like a plus? It was a +1, right? That does
It's +2.
+2.
+2 to hit and damage, and then you can use twice a day. So you have 2 charges of mass cure wounds.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
And Curio could actually read all those scrolls based off the cantrip read magic, I believe.
Yes, I will type out what all of them
Yep.
are.
And then I'll divvy them out as we walk back to
Oh.
Redford.
Yeah, I will. I'll type them out after session. That way, everybody
And-
can have them.
Am I supposed to be adding one of my stats to my attack rolls? Like strength or like to my weapon?
Do you have weapon finesse?
Is that like a feat or an
Yeah,
extra
it's a
thing, or is
feat.
that a thing that should come with
It's
a
a
class?
feat.
Feet.
Okay, I don't think so then.
So then strength.
If you like were to convert Roven to Unchained Rogue, you would get it automatically, and you would also get Dex to melee damage. Well, if we, although wait, you get that anyway with Bellfinder,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can add.
Okay.
You can choose to add your dex to your damage naturally.
With weapon finesse.
Yes.
Oh, I don't.
Then
Okay.
I don't need the rogue talent I have. There's a rogue talent called Rogue's Finesse that allows you to add dex to damage.
Don't worry, I'm also learning this new fact, and I am currently changing my character sheet to reflect this new fact. Because I also have weapon finesse.
I don't think I have it.
First, I handshaking, learning new things along the way.
I've got combat swipe.
So the next time you get a feat, I would suggest getting weapon finesse.
Okay.
Hands down
Or
is the main
getting-
reason I'm not able to attack. Sorry.
Yeah, or doing what Frozen said and getting the rogue specialty feat. But I guess getting weapon finesse is just your better option. Oh.
I cry.
It's okay. You get this.
If you ever
We
need
are
to,
learning.
if you ever need to talk about what feats would be nice, I don't mind also recommending, because I'm adding some things for my bean.
Well, all the feats are horrifying to gaze upon. The huge list. Woof.
I need to sleep and go to work.
All right, sweetheart. I love you. This
Good
is the end of the
night.
session. You have a wonderful night.
Yeah.
Fucking meteor swarm is
Good
in here.
night.
But yeah, so there's the scrolls.
Uh-huh. I feel like Korea just goes through all of them and is like, he goes, fireball. Okay, raises an eyebrow. Ice storm. The eyebrows get larger, and then meteor swarm, and it's just like she puts the scrolls away. This is too powerful.
This was these are scrolls you got from the repository in these are all scrolls from that desk that was in the room with the barrel of the Fountain of Youth.
Fun.
In total, we've gotten 11 scrolls because I think Ari got a scroll of Earthquake.
Yep.
Yeah? Yeah.
Yes.
Just curious.
But yeah, so that is our session. I had a wonderful time. I did not
You killed it
realize
so
that
good.
Jess was in the call because I changed us over to the table, and now I can see it's PNG. But yeah, so that's it.
Well, I'm here. I'm answering you.
Yep. But it's that is the end of session. I hope all of y'all had fun, because I had a lot of fun. We're gonna go ahead and say bye to YouTube. Bye, YouTube.
Bye to YouTube.
Fuck you, Dave. All right. Bye,
Yeah.
everybody.